Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 2025 Deputy Ministers Awards. I'd like to thank everyone in attendance for making it out today. I know the storm was a lot for a lot of people, and it means a lot to the committee for people to be able to make it in here. There's a lot of work put in for the venue, getting it all together. I'd also like to thank everyone who is watching virtually from the offices. We're actually going to switch to some of them kind of through the ceremony. If we can put head office on now, maybe? See if it works. I wish I could see. Anyway. Thank you everyone watching virtually. We want to celebrate the achievements of the award winners across the province, and I'd also like to thank Halifax Hotel, Basil Audio Visual for setting up the virtual viewing, and Balloon Boys for helping to decorate and give a little extra to the room. And I would like to point out we have members of Diversity, Equity, and Engagement here, as well as members of the awards committee. They're kind of seated throughout. And I'd like to give a special thanks to Lana Langley and Rochelle Williams for your leadership and guidance in planning this event. I will be one of your co-MCs this afternoon. My name is Braden Sullivan. Regularly, I am in a hoodie and shorts doing data things in front of a computer screen. So I don't think I've been on stage in front of this many people since like 6th grade. Thank you for your patience.
And I'm Willow Easton, Manager Innovation.
We have a few housekeeping items to attend to. So first of all, washrooms. They are outside and down the hall past the elevators. Fire exits, the little green running guy will guide you to the stairs you can take outside. Please do not run. Meetings and calls. I know that is probably going to happen for many people in here. Please step outside to the lobby to do that. And also, please feel free to take photos throughout. We would like you to send whatever you get to OSD Engage, and we will kind of collect all that from everyone. We are going to try and move a bit swiftly through this. There are a lot of people to receive awards, so some of the instructions might seem a little abrupt, but we'll get there. The Deputy Ministers Awards program aims to honor the exceptional contributions of our colleagues within the Department of Opportunities and Social Development and Status of Women. The awards are a key opportunity to improve engagement while recognizing and celebrating both individuals and teams for their dedication, outstanding work, and significant positive impact their services provide to Nova Scotians all across the province. We are delighted to gather today in celebration of the outstanding achievements and remarkable contributions of this year's honorees. Their creativity, commitment, and impact remind us of what becomes possible when purpose is paired with dedication. This afternoon is not only a recognition of their accomplishments, but a celebration of the inspiration they bring to us all. Thank you for being here today to share this and for viewing from the offices to share in this uplifting and meaningful occasion. In attendance today here, we have our award recipients as well as our executive leadership. And coming up, we will have opening remarks from our Deputy Minister, Craig Beaton. But first, we will open this gathering with a land acknowledgement.
I'd like to acknowledge that we are on Mi'kma'ki, the traditional land of the Mi'kmaq people. And separate from that land acknowledgement, I'd also like to recognize that Mi'kma'ki is home to 50 African Nova Scotian communities whose contributions over the last 400 plus years have deeply enriched and formed Nova Scotia to what it is today. Thank you. I'd like to introduce Saba Randall, Prevention and Early Intervention Specialist, who's going to deliver our inclusivity statement.
Good afternoon, everyone. In sharing the land acknowledgement, I'd also like to, in the same thought and breath, share an inclusivity statement. As public service professionals, we recognize that our identities and lived experiences shape how we engage with the communities we serve. Understanding the many factors that influence our perspectives, which include culture, race, ethnicity, gender, ability, age, and our social roles. This all strengthens our ability to work with empathy and with intention. We recognize that cultivating curiosity and deepening awareness of positionality informs the work we do and how we engage with the communities we serve. By actively promoting inclusivity and honoring diversity, we strengthen our ability to support children, youth, families, and communities across Nova Scotia. This intentional commitment guides us towards more equitable, compassionate, and responsive service for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Saba. Let's try to get head office up on stage, or up on screen, if possible. Were we able to get the switch over to the team? No. Okay. Then let's move on. I'd like to, it is my great honor to introduce our Deputy Minister, Craig Beaton, to the stage to deliver.
Well, thank you, Willow and Braden. Wow, it's a real pleasure to be here with you today. This idea about a Deputy Minister's Award started about a year ago, actually. Our ADM, Nicole, had brought it forward as an idea around establishing a formal recognition program, and I have to say, like, just being in the room here today, I'm really blown away at how it's turned into something in such a short time that's really great. So really pleased to be here today. It's a privilege, and I will say in keeping up with sort of the way that society typically runs, I feel like we're in church right now. Everybody's sort of sitting in the back. The front tables are all open. So if you're in the back and you can't hear, feel free to come closer. So to those online, welcome. We have 14 offices that are joining us, which is remarkable as well. And I think it's a real testament to the culture of this organization of people wanting to celebrate people, and that's really what today is all about. So it's a real privilege to welcome you here today. The Deputy Minister Awards carry the title of an office that I have the privilege of serving in, but let's be absolutely clear, these awards are all about you. So thank you for showing up today to celebrate each other. We're here to acknowledge the pursuit of excellence, the courage of innovation, and the transformative power of public service. These awards are dedicated to those among us who consistently go above and beyond the line of duty to deliver for the people that we serve. They honor those who look at a challenge and see not a barrier, but an opportunity waiting to be unlocked. They celebrate the compassion, the dedication, and the courage that you bring to your work you do every day. In the last 18 months, I've been humbled and honestly blown away by the caliber of the work happening across this department. Now, public service isn't always easy. Frankly, it's never easy. And the work that we do in this department is some of the most challenging across government. It requires resilience, creativity, and a deep sense of responsibility. The individuals and the teams that we recognize here today have demonstrated all of this and so much more. You haven't just managed programs, you've transformed them. You haven't just maintained partnerships, you've strengthened them. And you've made a tangible and life-changing difference in the everyday reality of the people that you serve. That's the definition of impact, and truly something that I think you should all be proud of. You know, culture in any organization has an ability to define it, and I want to acknowledge the values that guide us in our culture: diversity, equity, and inclusion. These are not just footnotes in a strategy document. They are non-negotiable principles that define how we work, how we lead, and how we serve. Many of today's recipients have shown us exactly what it means to actively create spaces where every voice is valued, heard, and belongs. And that, my friends, is leadership in its most powerful form. To our award recipients today, thank you. Thank you for the tireless hours given and the personal commitment you pour into your work day in and day out. You truly are a gold standard. To our colleagues and leaders, Thank you for actively nurturing this culture of excellence and for submitting nearly 150 nominations this year, which really forced our committee to make some really difficult choices. And to the committee and staff who did so much to get us to this wonderful event. I mean, just look around the room. Starting a new tradition from scratch is an immense challenge, but in true OSD fashion, you all rose to the challenge and frankly, you knocked it out of the park, so thank you very much. Thank you for the many hours you've dedicated to ensure we could properly celebrate colleagues and their achievements. This is what public service at its best looks like. So today, we get to formally recognize some wonderful achievements. But I would honestly have to say that over the course of sending out the emails to the award recipients, I've gotten many replies back. Many of you were shocked, touched, and generally humbled that your colleagues would take the time to nominate you. I think that's a reminder to all of us that our words and actions matter and that gratitude fuels greatness. Keep a culture of lifting each other up, acknowledge the wins, big or small, remind people that you see them and appreciate their contributions. Small thanks has big impacts, and I firmly believe that we all show up every day trying to do our best, and sometimes it's nice to hear from others that you make a difference. So as we move forward in the presentations, I encourage everyone to take a moment to reflect on what these accomplishments we are about to celebrate mean, not just for our department, but for the communities we serve. Thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Minister.
Let's carry that energy forward as we begin recognizing our outstanding award recipients. To get things started, we have a few instructions to keep things flowing. Please pay close attention. The award category and names of all recipients will be displayed on the screens. When it is time for individual categories to be announced, please proceed to the side of the platform. Let's go with this side. With the podium where committee members will line recipients up in the order of the award presentation. Actually, executive decision, is it left or right? Because the awards are actually over there. Where are my people? That line up that side? Cool, perfect, thank you. When your name is read, please begin to cross the stage while comments are provided on your achievement, and when the award is presented, pause with the deputy for a photo opportunity. At this time, you can continue across the stage and return to your seat. Further photo opportunities will be available following the ceremony at the photo backdrop location, which I believe is outside in the lobby. When it is time for team categories to be announced, we ask that teams gather on the side of the platform with the podium where the committee members will line team members up in alphabetical order. When your team name is announced, please line up alphabetically on the platform. The deputy will present your individual awards to you, and then one member of your team will receive the team plaque. After all team members have received their individual certificates and the team plaque has been presented, please pose for a team photo with the deputy. Following the team photo, please carefully leave the platform and return to your seats so we can proceed to the next team or category. We thank everyone for their cooperation in helping the ceremony run seamlessly. If you have questions at any time, please do not hesitate to ask a committee member. We have name tags everywhere to help us get identified. Folks watching virtually, there are no detailed instructions for you, so just enjoy the show.
All right. Thank you. We're going to kick things off with the Community Impact Awards. So if I can call the Deputy Minister to the stage to present the awards, and ESIA Executive Director Bonnie Rankin and Senior Director of Innovation, my boss, Nicole Hazelhurst, to the stage to introduce the awards.
Good afternoon, everybody. I don't look familiar to anybody. I'm very, very new, so thank you very much for including me in this event. So I'm happy to join you to introduce the Community Impact Award category for individuals. The Community Impact Award recognizes individuals who have made a significant impact on community well-being by improving access to services and reducing barriers for equity-deserving groups. recipients build ongoing, respectful relationships with community members and organizations grounded in listening and mutual respect. They earn trust through culturally safe, trauma-informed, and inclusive service delivery that acknowledges historical and systemic barriers. Their work reflects meaningful collaboration on initiatives shaped by direct community input, ensuring relevance and shared ownership. In addition, they advocate for lasting improvements in policies, practices, or service models that benefit underserved communities.
Okay, the winners of the Community Impact Award for individuals are Rob Day, Local Area Coordinator for the Disability Support Program. Rob demonstrates empathy, creativity, and initiative, leading efforts to create inclusive, accessible spaces and championing innovative projects like The Remedy. Congratulations. Thanks. Mark Killam, Eligibility Review Officer, Strategic Operations and Innovation. Mark demonstrates unwavering commitment to supporting vulnerable populations, including those experiencing homelessness. His advocacy and actions have removed barriers and improved access to essential services. Unfortunately, Mark is unable to join us today, but a round of applause. Next, we have Gordana Kolick, Team Leader, Disability Support Program. Gordana approaches challenges with grace and positivity, focusing on the best outcomes for those she serves, while actively engaging in community events to amplify individual voices. Sid LePage, Director of Supportive Housing and Homelessness. Since 2018, Sid has led transformative work in supportive housing and homelessness, including developing the Supportive Housing Action Plan. Her advocacy has improved service models, removed barriers, and expanded access to housing for equity-deserving groups. Melissa McGinnis, ESIA Caseworker, Service Delivery. Melissa is dedicated to meeting clients where they are and supporting youth through partnerships with programs such as Schools Plus and Young Drivers, fostering new opportunities and community connections. And last but not least, Lisa Ryan, Manager of Supportive Housing and Homelessness. Lisa has strengthened partnerships among service providers, government, and communities, ensuring programs are co-designed and informed by lived experience. Thanks.
Thank you to the recipients for their outstanding contributions. We now turn our attention to our next category, the Collaboration and Partnership Award. Please join me as we welcome Lisa Fullerton, Executive Director, DSP, to present this award, and Mary Jo Monk, Senior Director, Corporate Services, to announce our winners.
Good afternoon. I'm happy to join you today to introduce the Collaboration and Partnership Award category for teams. This award recognizes teams made up of individuals who demonstrate exceptional collaboration to improve service delivery and client outcomes. Recipients actively partner with other teams, programs, and organizations to achieve shared objectives through co-designed initiatives, joint problem solving, and shared decision-making. They foster inclusive environments where diverse voices are heard and valued, building trust with community partners to strengthen service networks and create more responsive programs. Their collaborative efforts lead to tangible improvements such as increased access, reduced duplication, and enhanced client experiences.
The winning teams of the Collaboration and Partnership Award are Hygiene Hub Creators. This team includes Hazel Hiltz, Family Support Worker, Service Delivery for Child and Family Wellbeing; Brenda McGinnis, Counselor, Service Delivery, Child and Family Wellbeing. Through inclusive collaboration, Hygiene Hub Creators co-designed initiatives to improve access to hygiene resources and more, while also strengthening community partnerships. The team is not available to be here today, so let's congratulate them with a round of applause. Also winning the Collaboration and Partnership Award are the School Leavers Program team. This includes Vicki Black, Director of Disability Support Program; James Byers, Team Lead, DSP; Michelle Harris, Project Executive, Strategy and Innovation; Kate Lowe, Team Lead, DSP; Maria Medioli, Executive Director, DSP Remedy; Tara Monroe, Program Coordinator, DSP; Diana Poirier, Regional Hub Manager, DSP; and Dawn Whitty, Project Manager, Strategy and Innovation. This team developed coordinated solutions for youth transitioning from schools and fostered trust and shared decision-making across departments, including early education and childhood development.
Thank you so much. Just a couple items before we get to our next award. When you hear the category being described that you're going to be awarded in, if you could line up here, then that would help it move smoothly. Secondly, if you haven't tried it already, we have a special signature punch for today. It's the OSD Berry Blast. I'm supposed to plug it. It's over there. You do the punch, and then you also put blueberries in, and the blueberries are Nova Scotian blueberries. So be sure to hit it up. And thirdly, any of you watch parties that are watching in the offices, can you please turn your cameras on so we can go live to you and give you guys a wave and see you all? Okay, so next we're moving on to the Service Excellence Award. Can I call Senior Director of Service Delivery, Shauna Clark, and Director of Diversity, Equity, and Engagement, Sonia Murphy, to the stage.
Tall enough? We better not play with that. We good? Okay. Hello, everyone. We're happy here today to introduce the Service Excellence Award category for individuals. The Service Excellence Award honors individuals who demonstrate a strong commitment to equitable and inclusive service delivery. Recipients adapt services to remove barriers and ensure access for all clients, including those with disability, language needs, or limited connectivity. I was going to screw up on that word, I knew it. They integrate cultural awareness, humility into the work, tailoring services to reflect the values, traditions, and unique experiences of diverse communities. By applying trauma-informed principles and inclusive communication practices, they create safe and welcoming environments for clients who may experience marginalization or harm. Their creativity and flexibility allow them to meet client needs through alternative formats, adjusted schedules, or modified processes. Finally, they actively seek and respond to feedback from clients and communities to continuously improve services and maintain relevance over time.
The winners of the Service Excellence Award are, let's just do a little shuffle here. Sarah Al-Gashem, Senior Evaluator. Sarah is a Senior Evaluator of Strategic Policy and Decision Support. Sarah combines rigor with compassion in evaluation, ensuring equity and inclusion at every step. Her leadership on the Bridge Project set a new standard for trauma-informed, culturally responsive evaluation, producing actionable insights that improve services for marginalized communities. Scott Coolin is not here today, but we'll just give him his accolades and let him have his flowers. He's the SIA caseworker, Service Delivery ESIA. Scott exemplifies service excellence by meeting clients where they are, creating a welcoming, trauma-informed environment. He advocates with employers to reduce stigma, building community connections, and supports clients through challenges, helping them regain confidence and hope. Can we give Scott a round of applause? Shannon Renmusen, social worker with Service Delivery. Child and Family Wellbeing. Shannon, I didn't mess up the pronunciation of your name. You owe me. Shannon delivers exceptional trauma-informed, culturally responsive services with empathy and professionalism. She removes barriers, adapts to clients' needs, and builds trust through compassion and respect. Her dedication to equity and inclusion make her stand out as a true example of service excellence embodying the framework. Tara Russell is also not here. She's a secretary with Service Delivery. Tara goes above and beyond to support clients with empathy and professionalism. She applies trauma-informed practices, advocates for those facing barriers, and improves processes to enhance service delivery. Her initiative and compassion make her a true example of service excellence. Please give Sarah a round of applause. And Crystal Sutherland. Crystal is the research and planning librarian with the Status of Women office. Crystal exemplifies service excellence through her commitment to advancing gender equality. She curates timely, impactful resources that inform policy and inspire collaboration across departments. Her consistent equity-focused approach and ability to amplify underrepresented voices make her a quiet but powerful leader. And Cheryl West. Family support with Service Delivery, Child and Family Wellbeing. Cheryl is a trusted family support worker who combines expertise with empathy to guide families through complex challenges. Her practical approach, warmth, and humor build trust and ease tension. While her dedication ensures families feel heard and supported, Cheryl exemplifies service delivery every day. Congratulations.
Thank you once again for the recipients. We now have the privilege of recognizing individuals who transform commitment into meaningful action, the Champion of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Award. I would like to take the opportunity to try and connect to head office again. I'm going to ask everyone to cheer if they see some people so that I know, because I can't see it. Oh, there's mirrors. Nope. Wrong angle. Are they there? Half cheer? Okay. Thank you. It's my pleasure to welcome Executive Director, Financial Advisory, Finance and Treasury Board, Toyin Akindoju, and Executive Director, DSP Service Delivery, Laura Upton, to the stage to present these awards.
Thank you, Brett. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm happy to join you today to introduce the Champion of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Award category for individuals and teams. The Champion of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Award recognizes individuals or teams who actively advance equity, inclusion, and belonging within their workplace and communities. Recipients promote equitable opportunities, encourage diverse perspectives, and create space for underrepresented voices. Their advocacy leads to tangible improvements, such as policy changes, program enhancements, better practices, or ongoing learning opportunities that improve access, inclusion, and representation. They model respect, cultural humility, and active allyship in daily interactions, demonstrating measurable results and lasting impact in fostering equity and belonging among colleagues, clients, and communities.
Thank you, Toyin. The winners of the Champion of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Award are Lana Langley, Organizational Development Consultant, Diversity, Equity, and Engagement. Lana inspires a culture of belonging by ensuring staff, no matter their role or schedule, feel connected. Through initiatives like the weekly Pulse messages, celebrations, and cultural awareness events, inclusivity and engagement is strengthened across the department. Jen McDonald, Senior Policy Analyst, Supportive Housing and Homelessness. Jen's consistent advocacy for inclusion has improved collaboration, representation, and strengthened relationships. Jen's actions demonstrate a model for how empathy, courage, and action can drive a more equitable and welcoming public service. Amber Roach, Secretary, Finance, Treasury Board. Amber inspires colleagues to embrace diversity and equity and drives positive change across the division and community by sharing resources, demonstrating personal advocacy, and creating safe spaces. And the last award recipient is a team, the Afrocentric Child and Family Wellbeing Team. It's gonna be hard to read.
I know. They're too excited.
Kaylin Norton, Afrocentric Child and Family Wellbeing Specialist. Ann Simmons, Executive Director, Afrocentric Child and Family Wellbeing. And Andrea White, Afrocentric Child and Family Wellbeing Specialist. The Afrocentric Child and Family Wellbeing team leads with purpose, ensuring African Nova Scotian and Black voices shape programs and decisions in order to strengthen and drive lasting systemic change. Good job, yeah.
Thank Thank you, Laura and Toyin. We have more great teams on our way with the Team Excellence Award. I think everyone in this room was nominated for this, but we had to only choose a few. So I'd like to welcome Acting Executive Director of CFW, Jill Barkhouse, and Senior Director, Service Delivery, Sylvie Ouellette, to the stage. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm happy to join you this afternoon to introduce the Team Excellence category. The Team Excellence Award celebrates teams that exemplify collaboration and inclusivity in delivering high-quality, coordinated services. These teams work together towards shared goals and responsibilities, fostering respectful environments where diverse perspectives are valued and equity informs decision-making and service approaches. Their efforts lead to meaningful improvements in outcomes for all Nova Scotians, community relationships, and service accessibility. Demonstrating flexibility and creativity, they adapt to challenges and evolving needs while supporting one another, promoting psychological safety, and modeling positive communication and accountability.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. So we have 3 winners for this award. The first one being the Supportive Housing and Homelessness Access and Prevention. The members of this team are Emma Bukima, Project Executive, Strategic Operations and Innovation. Sanabu Demba, Internship, Data Analyst. Tessa Dixon, Research and Statistical Officer. Roland F. Baroka, Manager, Financial Advisory Services. Risa Gray, Executive Assistant. Congratulations. Alex Eisner, Policy Analyst. Sid LePage, Director of Supportive Housing and Homelessness. Jen McDonald, Senior Policy Analyst, Supportive Housing and Homelessness. Alex Merrifield, Financial Analyst, Finance. Darren Morgan, Manager of Homelessness, Supportive Housing and Homelessness. Ian Mullen, Director of Strategy, Supportive Housing and Homelessness. Oops. Lisa. Lisa Ryan, Manager of Supportive Housing. Jamie Smith, Executive Director, Supportive Housing and Homelessness. Oh. Shannon Sutherland Lawler, Supportive Housing and Homelessness Specialist. And Chanel Woodley, Program and Admin Officer, Finance. I wasn't so short. Now about this team. The Supportive Housing and Homelessness team leads innovative solutions to address homelessness, food insecurity, and digital inclusion across Nova Scotia. They have launched initiatives such as the Tiny Home Village, the Shelter Villages, the Bridge Health Services, and Master Lease programs, while responding rapidly to emergencies by expanding shelter capacity and opening temporary sites. Their work also includes collaborative food networks and Getting Everyone Online program. Through strong partnerships and a culture of collaboration, they have increased supportive housing units to 1,174 and shelter beds to 585. Setting a standard of excellence in compassionate and coordinated service delivery. The next winner is the long-term treatment team in Dartmouth. The individuals on that team are Scott Bonus, youth worker. Scott not here? He's not here, okay. Catherine Cheng, youth worker. Not here. Carrie College, program manager. Melissa Crooks, manager of clinical services. Raylene Colley, youth worker. Jennifer Delaney, youth worker. Kevin Ferran, unit supervisor. Kelsey Hagan, youth worker. Chin Yu Liu, youth worker. Bertrand Nerzurwa, youth worker. Jennifer Rennie, unit supervisor. Devin Smith, youth worker. Amber White, Director of Children and Youth Caring Program. And Dylan Zink, youth worker. So about this team, this team launched a new program to replace the temporary emergency arrangements with licensed care for children. Starting from scratch, they created a safe, inclusive environment, which included painting, furnishing, and developing guidelines together. Despite early challenges, they adapted quickly, built strong community partnerships, and later expanded their mandate to support youth aged 12 to 18 with complex needs. Their efforts reduced emergency placements and helped youth achieve meaningful goals, including employment and skill development. The team's diversity, resilience, and commitment to equity shine through in every aspect of their work, making them a model of excellence. Thank you.
And our third team is the Foster Care Redesign Team. Come on up. So outstanding members of this team are Tracy Embrett, Executive Director of Service Delivery. Margaret McMillan, Manager of Adoption Services. Ann Simmons, Director, the Afrocentric Child and Family Wellbeing Team. Sheena Williams, Children in Care Supervisor, Mi'kmaq Family and Children's Services. Tracy Crosby, Social Worker, Service Delivery. Julie West, Children in Care Supervisor, Service Delivery. Shireen Young, Foster Care and Adoption Supervisor, Mi'kmaq Family and Children's Services. Jody Phillips, Foster Care Supervisor, Mi'kmaq Family and Children's Services. Wendy Thorne, Foster Care Supervisor, Service Delivery. Rachel Williams, Director, Diversity, Equity, and Engagement. Shelley James, Associate Deputy Minister. Georgina McKinnon, Coordinator, Foster Care. Mari McLean, Acting Coordinator, Children and Youth Caring Programs. Sonia Murphy, Director, Diversity, Equity, and Engagement. Doug Thorne, Child and Family Wellbeing Specialist. Josh Bryson, Manager of Evaluation, Strategic Policy, and Decision Making. Melanie Mood DeVoe, Foster Care Supervisor, Service Delivery. Stacy Popen, Foster Care and Outreach Supervisor, Service Delivery. Jennifer Boutlier, Senior Business Analyst, Strategic Operations and Innovation. And Ken Miles, Training Consultant, Strategic Operations and Innovation. Sorry, I can't see. Is Curly there? Oh, Curly! Sorry, so sorry. Curly, Natalie Doucette, Child and Family Wellbeing Specialist, Mi'kmaq Family and Children's Services. Did I miss you?
It's a new phone. Do you have everybody?
Sorry. So sorry, Curly. Nova Scotia's foster care system was fully redesigned over 4 years thanks to this team's leadership and collaboration. They introduced a new placement continuum, ensured equity for kinship caregivers, and implemented block funding to give families greater autonomy. The team successfully launched the Mockingbird Family Model, creating supportive constellations for families and children. Through training, change management, and innovative solutions, they transform foster care to improve outcomes for children and families across the province.
I would like to congratulate everyone in the room for being so successful following instructions. We've actually opened up a 10-minute break to go to the washroom and grab some more snacks, maybe some OSD Berry Blast. So we will come back here around 2 o'clock, and you have an opportunity to sit down now for a bit. I was so concerned for my seat. I didn't think about how long you're going to be on here. So yeah, we'll meet at, come back here around 2 o'clock. Hello. I'd like to ask if everyone can start heading back to your seats. We'll begin again in just a couple minutes. And I'll let you know that the photographer will be outside after the ceremonies for any additional pictures people want to get.
Can we get everybody to come back to their seats, please? So we can continue.
Also, if anyone, someone has turned in it's a beautiful ring that was left in the washroom. Oh my goodness.
I rushed everyone back to their tables, and then I realized I hadn't actually tried the Berry Blast, so I went to go get a cup. Sorry about that. We are going to continue with the Courageous Leadership Award. Please join me in welcoming Tracy Embrett, Executive Director, Service Delivery, and Rochelle Williams, Acting Executive Director, Diversity, Equity, and Engagement, to the stage to present this award and honor this year's outstanding recipients.
Thanks, everybody. I'm going to put this up a little higher, and then you can move it down if you want. Okay. Thank you. Really excited to be here and introduce the category for Courageous Leadership. Feeling some courage being up here speaking into a mic. Courageous, there's my nerves. Courageous Leadership Award. Category for individuals. Thank you, Lisa Fullerton. That eye contact helped. The Courageous Leadership acknowledges individuals who consistently demonstrate integrity, resilience, and leadership in their work. Recipients uphold the department values even when faced with difficult decisions or system constraints, and go above and beyond to navigate service barriers so clients, families, and participants receive the supports they need. They show dedication, reliability, and persistence by taking initiative to address gaps and improve outcomes. Through compassion and courage, these individuals advocate for clients, children, families, and participants, including those who are vulnerable or underserved. And their actions lead to positive improvements in service delivery, policy, and team culture.
So now I think I have to adjust, that's okay. So now we're called the winners up. The first one is Cassandra Knight, Region. Cassandra is a regional service delivery manager. Cassandra demonstrates courageous leadership by driving accountability and trust amongst agencies working on the highest risk of domestic violence table. Her strategic approach and persistence have strengthened partnerships and improved risk management practices. Madeline Lennox. Madeline is a casework supervisor, child and family well-being. She showed exceptional leadership during a time of profound loss. Madeline's quiet strength, humility, and unwavering care ensured stability and compassion when it was most needed. Heidi Melanson wasn't able to make it, but I will read a little bit about her as well. She's a casework supervisor. She advocates tirelessly for clients and staff, finding creative solutions that uphold both professional standards and compassionate care. Her integrity and resilience through staff shortages while navigating complex client needs drives the team's ability to deliver required services. Megan Power. Megan is acting casework supervisor, child and family well-being service delivery. She is a trusted leader who inspires colleagues through her professionalism and commitment. Megan's integrity, reliability, and compassion make her a role model for others as she ensures exceptional care for children and families. Shannon Sutherland Lawler. She's a specialist with homelessness and supportive housing. Shannon has played a pivotal role in transitioning individuals and families to supportive housing. Using collaborative efforts with community partners, Shannon improves system coordination and service delivery, creating more equitable access to housing for vulnerable populations, driving lasting change. Erin Warner, she's not able to make it. She's a regional service delivery manager. She demonstrates, there goes my nerves. She demonstrates exceptional leadership in advancing interagency collaboration on the highest risk of domestic violence table, bringing together diverse partners to create actionable safety plans, ensuring individuals at severe risk receive timely protection. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you. Okay, we're gonna do some draws here for the centerpieces. So, Lana? Yes.
Take it when we leave, but here, I'm gonna give it to you so you can prove it.
Thank you, Lana. All right, I've been told that we have some cameras live at our live stream, so we're gonna try going to Windsor. We could throw up any office that has their camera on. All right, well, maybe we'll try again in a few minutes. Okay. Moving on to the Innovation and Creative Excellence Award. Can I please call published author and Executive Director of Strategic Operations and Innovation, Fraser Edgerton, to the stage, as well as Executive Director of DSP, Maria Medioli.
I think Fraser's book is available through Amazon. I checked.
That was good. Okay. I'd say good afternoon, but my view on the afternoon has just changed. So I am delighted to introduce the Innovation and Creative Excellence Award category for individuals. The Innovation and Creative Excellence Award recognizes individuals who demonstrate creativity, adaptability, and a commitment to equity in reimagining services. Recipients embrace new perspectives and approaches, transforming innovative ideas into practical initiatives. Their contributions have enhanced access to services for individuals and communities experiencing marginalization, promoting inclusivity and cultural awareness. Through innovation and creativity, they foster a culture of continuous improvement, advancing effectiveness while modeling respect in service to both the public and their colleagues. Ms. Medioli.
All right, and the winners are of the Innovation and Creative Excellence Award, Emma Bukima, Project Executive, Strategic Operations and Innovations. I think this is a two-peat. I think it's Emma's second award of the day. Emma managed the modular transition project with strategic oversight and inclusive practices, ensuring vulnerable individuals were supported with dignity. Her innovative approach integrated cultural awareness and collaboration, improving access and outcomes for those experiencing homelessness. Erin Casey, Casework Supervisor, Service Delivery, ESIA. Erin led the Alderney ESIA office through the transition from centralized intake to local processing, creating systems for efficient handling of new applications. Erin consistently seeks opportunities to improve client services, foster innovation, and mentor staff to support continuous learning. Kelly Countway, Assistant Regional Financial Coordinator, Finance Operations. Kelly Countway has driven major process improvements in finance, including redesigning the CFW contracted services workflow and championing a centralized invoice intake system. Her leadership in digitizing approvals and streamlining processes has reduced turnaround times, improved transparency, and enhanced service delivery for staff and partners. Sayanabu Demba, internship position, data analyst, supportive housing and homelessness. I think it's another two-peat. Sainabu has streamlined processes for the supportive housing and homelessness team, creating a centralized single source of truth and implementing a DR tracking system that improved accountability and reduced delays. Her adaptability and inclusive approach have fostered collaboration and a culture of continuous improvement. Andre Desi, Product Manager, Strategic Operations and Innovations. Andre streamlined complex processes and developed the Client Compass, transforming an Excel tracker into the first in-hour Power App for employment data. The tool enables evidence-based decision-making and improves program efficiency. And last but not least, DSP's own Melissa Ritchie, Manager, Allied Health Disability Support Program. Melissa demonstrated leadership during the Remedy transition by building strong relationships and implementing best practices. She organized caseload transitions and developed respectful processes, ensuring effective and equitable service delivery.
Wonder if we can throw a few office names out and see if any of them come online. Windsor, Truro, New Glasgow. Any of them here to cheer on? All right, we hear you at least. We can't see you though. Okay, so we now turn to those driving meaningful change, the Adapting and Transforming the Public Service Award. It is my pleasure to welcome Shannon McMichael, Senior Director of Service Delivery, and Denise McDonald-Billard, Senior Director of Service Providers and Compliance, to the stage to present these awards and honor this year's awards recipients.
Shannon Kelly, not Shannon McMichael. Yeah. Good afternoon. I'm pleased to introduce the Adapting and Transforming Public Service Award, which celebrates individuals who drive innovation and efficiency in improving services and processes. They simplify complex processes, implement digital tools to improve access and reduce administrative burden by designing inclusive approaches that meet the needs of underserved communities. Their work fosters equity and enhances productivity across the department. Through piloting new technologies or approaches, they tackle challenges in creative ways and share learnings to scale solutions across the organization, drive continuous improvement and positive change.
And the winners of the Adapting and Transforming the Public Service Award are Jennifer Boutlier, another two-peat, Senior Business Analyst, Strategic Operations and Innovation. Jennifer redesigned the child and family well-being processes into streamlined, user-friendly solutions that reduce administrative burden for staff and enables more time for meaningful client engagement. Next, we have Kate Lowe, Team Lead Disability Support Program, Western Region. Kate designed and implemented an innovative, inclusive training program that empowers staff and advances human rights for Nova Scotians with disabilities. And we've got another multiple winner, Ian Mullen, Director, Strategy, Supportive Housing and Homelessness. Ian has been instrumental in transforming homelessness services in Nova Scotia through innovative systems, stronger partnerships, and a commitment to equity. Next, we have Andrew Tyler, Project Executive, Strategic Operations and Innovation. Andrew has led key initiatives to improve access for staff and clients, such as implementing DSP workflows with a collaborative case management system, and the Axe the Facts. This has resulted in reduced administrative burden and enables more direct client and service provider communication and engagement. Congratulations. Next, we have Jess, who was so very kind to share with me how to say her last name. So Jess Van Ameron, Manager, Finance Operations. Jess has modernized finance and departmental processes through automation, digital solutions, and innovation, improving efficiency, transparency, and service delivery across divisions. Congratulations, Jess. And finally, we have Pranitha Vatoni, Data Analyst, Strategic Policy and Decision Support. Prathina worked on implementing Select Survey digital solutions to eliminate inefficiencies, improve data accuracy, and enable real-time reporting, setting a new standard for modern citizen-focused service delivery.
Thank you, Deputy Minister, and thank you, Shannon and Denise. If we could all give a round of applause for all the winners today. And I'd like to welcome ADM Nicole Morrison to the stage for the closing remarks. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone, and please join me. I know we just applauded everyone, but how awesome is this, the opportunity to celebrate people. Congrats, everyone. So I have a couple of remarks to make and a couple of thank yous as well. It really has been a wonderful opportunity to see this actually come to fruition. And as we bring this Deputy Minister Awards close, I really want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to everyone who has won, but also to everyone who was nominated. You heard the Deputy say it was almost 150 nominations. And I'm reminded that we literally asked you to do this within about a month, and you basically just showed up and really ensured that your colleagues were celebrated, so thank you. I was especially proud to see the values of equity, diversity, and inclusion really threaded through the entirety of this award. And I know that we are celebrating each other today, but we're also celebrating the importance of recognizing the diversities within our department. We are reminded constantly that progress is built through courage, compassion, and the determination to create spaces where everyone feels valued. Many of our honorees today embody these principles of advancing equity, fostering inclusion, and leading with integrity. But I also heard that there was a lot of people who were fostering innovation, which is critically important for the public service. So thank you all for all the work that you've done. When I see policies that have been put in place that have helped to address some of the critical challenges for Nova Scotians, it really warms the heart, because many people don't always know what we do as public servants. But you know, when you go to various places and you see process improvements, we know that it's because of the work of people like yourself that makes that possible. So your dedication to public service goes far beyond fulfilling your day-to-day responsibilities. And it's not just only what you do, but it's how you do it. And we are a stronger team, in fact, a better team as a department because of all of you. And to all of you online as well who have not been able to join us here today. To today's recipients and to everyone who is nominated or has been recognized by your colleagues, you should be really proud of your accomplishments. To the team who brought this awards to life, I really have to name everyone, because like I said, we basically pulled them together and said, could you step up? Could you put your time in to make it possible? So I really want to say a huge thank you to our MCs today, which was Willow Easton and Braden. They both were part of our committee. I also acknowledge the rest of the committee, who were Melissa Crooks, Alex Eisner, Ian Mullen, Shauna Fuchs, Leslie Viner, Braden, I just called your name, so I'm just repeating it again, Braden. It just happens to be on my list twice. Saba, who many people are not really seeing. Saba is sort of like hiding behind the wall. Oh, you're not hearing me? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, yes, the committee members. As I call your name, why don't you just stand up? So I'll start it again. So Willa Easton. Okay, and Braden Sullivan. And Melissa Crooks. Okay, I see Melissa waving in the back. Alex Eisner. Ian Mullen. Shauna Fuchs. Leslie Viner. Saba Rendell. I think she's just over here. Charlotte McDonald. Crystal Sutherland. Lana Langley. Rochelle Williams. Sonia Murphy. And also a thanks to our comms team. I know Erica is floating around in the room, and also to Sarah Levy-McLeod, who is not here, but I think she's joining us online. But I would, sorry, stop to applaud everyone. But I would be remiss to not also take the opportunities to take a moment to thank our deputy for recognizing just how remarkable this team is and just how incredible the work is that's happening across the department. If any of you know our deputy, if you know Craig, he is very quiet, and he is the kind of quiet leadership that would not want a spotlight on himself, and in fact would be very comfortable with celebrating everyone here. But I know that it's thanks to his leadership that we've been able to allow for the spotlight to shine on everyone. So thank you, Deputy. And a final word of thank you for everyone for coming, and for our colleagues watching online in the offices as well, even though we couldn't really see you. There are times where I saw 145 at one place looking, so whenever it can pop up, it would be great for us to also see our colleagues who are joining us virtually. And I hope you stay around for a bit. There's lots of food there, and I have to attest that punch is the bomb. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
I would like to take the opportunity to apologize directly to Shannon Kelly, Acting Executive Director, Strategic Policy and Decision Support, quite literally one of my bosses, for screwing up your name. A couple final housekeeping notes. There is the photo booth and photographer out in the hall where you can get a chance to get some glamour pics. Let's see here. We invite you to mingle and connect, socialize, spend some time, meet some people. Most of you may only have seen each other on Teams calls and things like that sometimes, so take the opportunity, to connect face to face. If you're here, again, sorry for those attending virtually. Enjoy some refreshments. Please clear out the tables of food so everything's finished. And I believe we are also going to do some more draws.
Okay, Natalie Doucette. Margaret McMillan. McMillan, excuse me. Lisa Ryan. Okay, sorry. Woo! Heather Laidlaw. Keep the easy names coming.
This is the red energy coming out, Willow, today.
James Byers.
Yes.
Ruth Jewers. Mary Jo Monk. How many were up?
I'm trying to count them.
Puneet Madar.
Madan.
Oh, Madan, excuse me. Madeline Lennox. Vicki Black. 10 more? Oh, okay. Oh, I gotta pick the easier names. Okay, Ronald.
Roland.
Roland. Roland.
He knows who he is.
Jennifer Boutlier. Andre Desi. Chanel Woodley. Kate Lowe. Trisha Murray.
Melissa
Ritzy.
Ritzy.
Melanie.
Mood Devout.
Okay, good. Kaylin Norton. And Amber Roach. And if we could get all the committee members up to the front, we're going to do a photo with the deputy.
And the ADM.
And the ADM, if she would be so honored. Great. Okay. Thank you.
Mike Troll. Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much.